Good morning, Soul Loves. It's Kimberly with Celestial Juju. So I will, where are we today? It's like, really, where are we? Um, I'm still sorting things out myself with my own personality and the thoughts and my first reaction to the some of the events that are happening on the world. So I decided to come on here. I will be putting out the astrology thing later today, um, to share a technique with you all. And this actually came up for me really strong on Thursday, that to get this message out to people. And I didn't know why spirit was screaming at me so to get this out. I mean, I was doing the astrology. I knew the Mars Uranus transit was conjunct was coming up on Algo. I knew what it looked like. I'm in, United States, of course, and I knew what it looked like on our main political um authority heads that are being presented, out right now. I knew what it looked like in their individual charts, and shared information with close friends of mine. I don't come on YouTube and say a lot of stuff that I have visions of and things that I know, because I try to stay neutral and non-biased, because I have a personality that has lots of biases to it. But when I go into the highest realm possible and see through my rose-colored glasses and see through my peace glasses, the perception is much different than it is in the 3D. When I really go into my heart and I disconnect, I'm going to start crying. When I disconnect from the mind matrix that's out there, the mind matrix that I myself have plugged into, because somewhere in it, I believe all those wouldas and couldas and shouldas and all of that static energy and that blah, 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 blah has some kind of information for me. And it doesn't, you all. It doesn't. So, you know, if you're on the social media stuff, if you're posting stuff, if you're taking sides, you are not in neutrality. You are not in your heart. I don't care what you say. And you're just, it's like, yes, I have opinions on things, and I do believe in karma, and do um I have a belief that if you say vile, harmful things into the world and you continue to send out messaging like that, then you're going to create that, even if you're only using it as an opportunity in some way. Because it's all about significance. And that anytime we're doing things like that, we're doing it for our own significance. So, on all sides of this, everybody that has a part in this is doing it for their own significance, which is self service. And that's not service to the all. So, years ago, actually, it was the year that Obama and McCain ended up being the political, nominees. Okay. And I don't even know if we had came to that point yet. I think it was more like when we were in the still the what do you call it? I can't even think right now with the 3D shit and what the words are called. What is it called? When we're in the primaries and we're still choosing those candidates. So, my main thing that I've always done, that the one that's my innate thing, is I call it soul readings, because lack of anything else to call it. And people would call me to do a soul reading on this, and they were working on their own stuff. And then the last question that they would have at the end of the call was, who should I vote for? I'm not going to tell anybody who to vote for. Okay, because I have a whole opinion about voting in elections and the whole authority thing. And I'm not going to put my biased opinions on anybody. But it's like, to me, it all needs to destruct anyway. And when I see the destructions, I'm like, oh, yes, finally, we can live in light again, instead of in this polarity energy that we've all been in. Because when you're, I seriously doubt that there is a weapon that has been made that was made from love. A weapon to cause bodily harm to another being is not made for love. And if you're screaming, USA and love and that it's love of the country, that is not love, people. That's prideful shit. It's not love. And I'm trying to stay in love. And you just heard that energy come up in me because I have biased opinions. And I don't care who you are, your astrologer, you may be saying, oh, I'm just giving the astrology and the facts. It still comes through your biased opinions. And so, anyway, let me get off my soapbox off of that and back, because that's my personality, and back into the message that I came to give. So, at that time period, when people were asking me who to vote for, so I asked Spirit to show me the way. It was like so many people were calling and asking me, and I asked Spirit to show me the way. And this was what I was shown. Spirit told me to take identity off of it. That no face, no party, to connect to the energy of pure celestial love, pure love, which is really self love and compassion, compassionate love, the energy of that, not this crap we've been programmed into, not the controlling love, not the prideful love, but the truth of what real compassionate love is. And, and so with this, I knew, because Gaia herself had came to me way years before that, and I knew that I came to Earth because Gaia called out for those to embody from different levels of frequencies to be columns of light here, and that was what my mission was, and that I thought I had been to Earth zillions of times because everybody always told me I was old. So not the truth. I've only came here when it is a time of change. So enough about me. So with that energy, Gaia had showed me the only way out of this is to love humanity the way she loves us. She loves us so much. She is like this unconditional, sustaining all love energy. And when I say Gaia, I mean the spirit of Earth herself, the celestial being. I think I'm going to start doing more things about this and what I used to teach, and just start bringing this to you all. So she showed me that when I can love humanity, because I was all on the ascension and trying to ascend, to get out of this body and not to have to ever embody again. That's my greatest fear, is that I won't do my mission and I'll have to embody here again with humanity. I don't want to be with humanity. I don't like humanity. I've never wanted to be a part of humanity. I came in this world as a 6-2 projector. And if you know human design, the projectors are here to actually guide, and that we came in with Uranus. Uranus is when the projectors were created. It's like we're Uranian beings. And I don't have a thing against Uranus. I love Uranus. I love sudden change and sudden insight and the energy of that. It's just when he connects with Mars and the algo star, and it's what is happening is it's the frequencies running through humanity. And if you haven't cleaned out your shit, then when it hits you, it causes crazy things in your mind, people. It causes crazy things in the mind. So go to the source of love. So with that, I know I'm rambling this morning because I was just like, I got up and I've sat with this morning, and I thought I've got to unplug from the media. I cannot be watching this because none of this is truth. This is only opinions that are coming through somebody else's filters. And so back to the message. What I was shown was to be this embodiment of life, and to imagine a pink column of light coming in to, at the time it was the United States Capitol, okay? And to just, it's like this color of pink here, this color of pink that I show you here, okay? Which is, it has a little bit more lavender to it probably, which is the color of pink quintzite. And the stone quintsai is about self-love and compassionate love, and it brings in that frequency. So it's that frequency. And because I'm a stoner and I work with stones, they showed it to me through the stones. Okay. So with that, to imagine that, like they give me that symbol, so I'll have this energy and I understand. I've held the pink quintsai. I know what the energy feels like. To imagine that column of light, and not to put a face, a name, a political party on it, but to just imagine this column of this light and to watch this light go down and to be an anchor of this and to see this light coming. And I'm saying Light for those of you that don't speak Southern. Okay. To imagine this and to put that in, imagine these columns of pink light. And so it's like portals. And that those that can hold the pink light, the compassion, that have the depth of the compassion to step into that. And that's who is the, what do you want to call it? The highest potential, like the candidate to vote for. Not a person, a being, but one that can hold this, because it's the only way humanity is going to change if we start anchoring in this energy. Okay. So that was the answer. That was the answer that I was giving people. And so I was doing calls and I had groups of people that we were doing this energy. And now I'll be honest about it. Okay. Because I wouldn't tell anybody everything that they were showing me, because I don't want to be anybody's guru. I don't, it's like the name of my business is Inner Awakening Mastery, because Spirit gave me that, and that is the I am. That's why I use that. They said, we have a name for you. It's the I am, Inner Awakened Mastery. And it's about people connecting to their own inner awakened mastery and not to depend on anything outside of their self. And this is not from ego. This is from your highest master avatar level that you can embody. Okay. So at that time, I actually saw that Obama and McCain both could hold the pink light. And you can have biased opinions about either one of them, and you can make comments, all of that, and say all kinds of shit and go into Illuminati stuff. I don't really give a flying, you know what? Because that is what Spirit showed me. And I saw, because of what the diversity that McCain had went through in his life, being a prisoner of war, that he held something deep inside of his heart, that he had an understanding, and that even though whatever some of his personalities things were, he had this understanding of how to hold this compassion. And I also saw that Obama had it. Okay. And that it didn't matter if it got down to those two, that it wouldn't matter, because there was a column of light that they both could step into this. They wouldn't like disintegrate or explode when they stepped into the light. And I saw that it really didn't matter, that if it came down to those two, that there was an energy that could be anchored. Now, whether that continues during their whole entire time, that's that. Other things come in, opportunists, people that want to control people, all of the lobbyists, all of that stuff. So that's all, it's so many layers of stuff. And to keep focused on this compassionate pink light. Okay. So that's my message today, is to step out of the mind game, to disconnect from the matrix, and to focus on this pink light, and to bring this light into humanity. It's the only way to dissolve this. Being on sides and saying things, it's just creating more polarity. Okay. That's all that is creating polarity. And honestly, since then, I haven't looked at any of the candidates to see who could hold the light. I will tell you all, on a personal level, that's, a biased personal level that's in there. I did not vote in the year that I don't even know what years these are, in the year that Trump and Hillary were the candidates. Because when I went to go look at the pink light and to see which one of them could hold the pink light, neither of those candidates could hold the pink light. They couldn't hold it. Neither one of them could. with being a Republic or a Democrat. I'm only talking about the pink light that's in those things. There's an ego there that's running some of this. So I'm telling you all that is what I look for. I ask to be shown who can hold the pink light, who can anchor the pink light into this to make the changes in the ripple effect. Now, whether they can stay with that or not, it's a different thing. And there have been times, which maybe this is too much and I don't want to go into that. I'll do that in another one. Okay. So that I'm going to share this with you all today to do this pink light. And I asked you if it touches you, and then share it with as many people as you can, that we can anchor this light, because we cannot do it through prideful hate. We cannot do it. We can't. It won't happen. Humanity won't exist anymore. And honestly, Spirit's already showed me, I don't know that it is the highest benefit for Earth herself, for humanity to be the reigning species. Because if humanity cannot hold the pink light, then humanity won't be the reigning species. There'll be a reset point. There's been reset points many times. Earth's face herself has changed. Humanity has changed. Where the hell y'all think these upgrades come from? They ain't coming from here. No, they're not. So we will be upgraded one way or another. And if you do this in a peaceful manner and you connect to this pink light and ask to embody it and be the energy of that, then it's going to be a whole lot easier ride for you. So if you don't do it for any other reason but to serve yourself, then embody the pink light. Okay? If that's the only way that you can do it. So we're gonna do this energy with this, and I'm going to share this energy with you. How to disconnect from the mind matrix, and then how to step into this energy and to visualize this. Okay, so let me I'm channeling now, but you can tell when my personality comes in and out. You can tell the difference when I'm channeling spirit and then when my personality says, "Give me that mic, I need to say something." And she steps in and gives a message. Oh, okay. I'm going to release all of that. Okay. Woo. So let's breathe in. Your breath is always with you. It is something that you carry with you everywhere you go. So breathe in and use your breath to come into this moment, to this place of this embodiment. So you just breathe however it is that you choose to. I'm not even going to tell you how to breathe, how to get to your center. So with this energy, we're going to breathe in the energy of unconditional love. So we're going to breathe that in. So when you inhale, you're inhaling the energy of this, and you're bringing it through your body, through all of your cells, and to clean out any residue of judgment. And judgment and discernment are not the same thing. We have to have discernment in order to function in these DNA skin suits. Judgment comes from our biased opinions. Ooh, so breathe that out. Breathe out any discordant judgment. So we're going to breathe in this pink light again. So breathe it in, out into all of your cells. It's crystal sparkly energy. The love, the compassion. It's the plane of compassion. Okay. So now we're going to disconnect from the mind matrix. So right here at your third eye, your psychic self sent out cords into the field of the matrix, because somewhere in that it's for survival. It's like the codes of survival. And what do I have to do? What do I have to know to survive? Okay. We're going to unplug. from that survival matrix. Just for right now. Don't mean you're going to drop your body, but maybe you will. Maybe we'll all drop our bodies. What's the worst thing about that? That we go into pure light and love? Okay. So disconnect from the mind matrix. And there's several layers of this, and I'm going to start teaching that what each layer is, but I'm not going to go into the depth of that right now. Just ask to disconnect from the mind matrix. So unplug from it yourself. And so when you unplug from this, your own psychic awareness comes back into your body. It's yours. It's like it comes in. Ooh, feel that. Feel what that feels like to be within yourself. The truth of your knowing. It's all right here. Feel how centered that is and what that feels like to truly be centered and not all of this stuff going on, all this blah, 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 blah. So breathe that in. And now we're going to drop into our sacred chamber. You see my heart? Our sacred chamber is right here in the center. Sometimes we have a lot of heart walls and we can't walk into our own sacred chamber because we've created so many heart walls from the outside. So there's a back door between your shoulder blades. That's your back door. You're the only one that has the passcode to get in there. Nobody else can walk in to your sacred chamber through this pure, pristine energy. So enter into your own sacred chamber. This is your inner temple. It is where your avatar self lives. It is the light that you came to embody. And any other talking heads, if you walk in your sacred chamber and there are talking heads in there, then somewhere you have let those in. Or you're not in your sacred chamber, actually. You're outside of it. You're out in the committee rooms where all of the rest of the shit's still going on. Okay. So we're going to clear all of that other out. We're going to put a band. We're going to put these rings, these bands of this unconditional love around us. I'm going to call it protection just because we don't have other words to describe this. But when you're in this light, you don't need to be protected. So go into your sacred chamber, connect to your avatar self, to the highest light that you came to embody. So breathe that in, and you may get a different color because there's all kinds of colors and octaves that come in to create this. And I'm calling it a pink light because that's the information they gave me that day. Yours may be gold. It may be lavender. It may have sparkles. It may be iridescent. Actually, the one I see is really iridescent. It kind of has a pink, purpley hue to it, but it's all iridescent. Oh, oh my God. Feel that energy of that, you all. Feel what it's like to embody the highest octave of love and light that you came to embody on this planet. Feel the energy of that and the truth of what that is, and allow that energy to go through all of your energy centers, clearing and clearing any residue from your DNA, from your distorted soul codes that came in for, just let the light come in into your mind. Okay, you can tap yourself right here. That will help clear. In any other place that you can feel any restriction, just tap. So bring that light down till you meet this in Gaia's heart herself, into the heart of Gaia, and feel that energy that she holds for you to stabilize you during these time periods. So breathe that in. And just to be in this energy of this pink light, that you are these hugs and snuggly sweetness of life itself. So I'm being told today with this is a healing aspect that is needed. So call in your 4-year-old. Your 4-year-old that knew this lot, that came to be this huggly, cuddly being of light. There's a part of that 4-year-old that was never recognized, that they just came to be love, and that that's all they wanted to do was embody this because they knew love then. And no matter if something happened before that age, the 4-year-old still knew the love. So connect to that child that lives within you, and allow this childlike energy to connect to this heart that you have now, and allow yourself to heal from within, and to remember the love that you came to carry. The love that you were encoded with. Oh, nakaresito nakache shotori naketu bakashi na inokalaina ashata o setekena nakotari makota shate sutori atara mokareshi tere situ a setekena nakori sita nakedi soto shate na. Expand this into every cell of your body and contain this energy for yourself, this place of peace and love, this unconditional love that is yours. So breathe that in and be in peace. Whew. Thank you so much. Thank you for embodying. Thank you for coming to humanity to be the gift that you are. That you came here to do this mission at this time of change. Thank you so much. Ooh. So this is Kimberly, and this is all for right now. I just want to leave you in this energy. So I'm going to put, this will be continued, and I'm going to bring more levels of this, and my personality is going to come back and do some talking. But for right now, I want to just get this energy out, and my eye wants to get this energy out. My celestial team is like, this is what you came here to be, to do, to hand them themselves back. That's my greatest mission that I have, is for you to remember the truth of who you are and the love that you are. And that's it. All the rest of the stuff is just things that the ego created, whether I bring it to you in astrology, human design, well, however it is. So be the light, be the truth of who you are. And I'm going to start doing some calls where we can come together and do this meditation thing. And I do want to send the invitation out for that. And I want it to be honestly a international, um, multi opinion, multi things, bipartisan. It's like, so I'm going to start doing that. And I got that really strong last week to start these calls and to do these times of meditation and to bring this energy to out to humanity. I'm not the only one carrying this. You all carry it. We all, every single one of us, has the vibration for this energy to be a part of this tapestry. So be blessed. Be blessed with the light and the love and the light that you shine out to the world. And may you be just blown away by your own reflection of light today. Be blessed. Love you.